Because of the curiosity of a lot of chefs and really wanting to know more about their food, I started taking chef's mushroom hunting about 20 years ago. Every year we get together and we will be stuffing morels with multiple things. The darlings. Hero, Lissa, Sean, Todd, Stefan are all tribal members of this mushroom hunting cult. We spend a lot of time together.
Today I'm going to prepare tartine of foie gras stuffed morel in crayfish sauce. Tartine is basically grilled sliced bread, right?
And I call
Same.
it toast.
You guys call it toast. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to grill to make a tartine. I'm going to saute the foie gras with a little bit of olive oil. And we're going to quickly sear this. Add a little more butter. And I add the morel. I'm gonna make a little bigger hole for foie gras to get in there. And stuff the morel with a stick of foie gras. I'm gonna put the sauce on the top with the corn and the crayfish.
I've gone back to my personal background, which is Lebanese, and so I'm going to make a morel that's stuffed with lamb kibbe. So the first thing I have to do is stuff the morels. It's like doing pastry. So you want to really fill them. So now I'm going to cook the morels, and a trick I learned from you that I really like is to use a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
This you don't want to cook on too high a heat because I want the lamb to cook inside. So they're done. They're ready. Put them on top of a very fresh salad of bitter greens, parsley, chives, red onions, and with a yogurt sauce.
My dish is going to be stuffed morels with bratwurst sausage, and it's going to be served on a bed of corn pudding. First of all, you're going to make the bratwurst stuffing, and then we're going to pipe that into the morels. And I'm going to add some spring onions. Sauteed with the bratwurst meatballs. Right now, I'm trying to get the morels crispy on the outside and make sure the stuffing is cooked. So we got the corn pudding. It's just corn juice. Bring it to a boil and thickens up real nice. So I got the corn pudding put down first on the plate. Then we're going to put a couple meatballs down. Then the morels.
Some German couple would love this.
And then just some herb garnish. Very simple, nice dish.
I'm gonna make this dish is porcini mushrooms and peaches. Letting it butter brown a little bit to get the good nutty flavor going. A little splash of wine.
They smell great.
I'm just gonna add the peaches like right at the very end. So then just hit this with a little bit of cream.
What do you do with the creme fraiche?
Just goes in now, just like a little dollop. Let it just kind of melt in there.
Yep.
And then the peaches. Just spoon this on. Some croutons. That just, adds like a little textural.
Let's see.
More wine, always more wine. To mushrooms.
Connie Green.
In Japan,
I'm sorry, no eating and telling.
This is like a forest on the plate.
With a meatball. Every time we get together, I always go back into my kitchen, and I always have little tidbits of things that I hear from Hero and from Todd and Sean. I was like, okay, I haven't done this. I got to do this. I got to try that.
So it's great to put yourself in the outside of the kitchen, do still cooking, but a different environment, and then we get the different idea. It's a great thing.
when we were out yesterday, we thought there was actually no hope. And then you find one little button, and then we look over and there's another bump and another bump, and then there was twins. There was twins everywhere.
For the first 2 hunts, every mushroom you would bring me to say, what is it? And it would be It'll get you high, Lissa, put it back.
And I'd say, okay.
She's specialized
you
in
put it
finding
back?
the hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Highlights of my life was actually to hear Todd and Hero.
Yes.
Todd on guitar, Hero on ukulele, doing their rendition of Back in Black. That was awesome.
I remember the one time my wife found a big cauliflower mushroom.
Yeah.
We brought it back, and you started cutting up the mushroom, and that's when I first met you. Oh, what's he gonna do with that? That's not gonna be good, I thought. In my head, I didn't say it. And then he put it into the braised lamb cheek stew.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that was the best thing I'd ever eaten. That was so good.
Better than 6?
Just say no.
Almost.
Almost.
Just say no.
So good.
I remember you after you ate the dish, you smoked.
From the ears.
I would just like to say that because of a morel, because of a porcini, because of a chanterelle or a black trumpet, we spend a lot of time together, and that's a really great thing. That something so primitive and primal actually brings us together like that.
Through the years, it's sort of, there's a little fungal pack of people that satisfy our addiction with eating and drinking and cooking way too much and giggling and laughing and pretty much reverting to 5-year-olds. It's a lot of fun.